Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. Line 2, Mark's with us out of Illinois. Hey, Mark, you made it on to Gun Talk. What's on your mind, sir? Mark, you there?
Can you hear me? I just heard some sort of sound.
Yeah. All right. I got you. Go ahead, Mark. You're on the air.
Okay. You were talking about the AR-15 being the best rifle for home defense. Now, for some people that might work, but now I live in a condo here, and the room I'm in here is maybe 15 by 18 feet. I would worry if you fired an AR-15 and hear what that would do to your eardrums. And in Illinois, you can't legally own a suppressor.
Okay. Can you imagine what it would do to your eardrums if you fired a 4-inch barrel handgun or a shotgun? I think it's the same thing.
Now, I don't have a shotgun, but I do have a Beretta CX-4 that takes pistol ammo, and I keep 147 grain projectiles in a pistol magazine for that.
Have you ever shot that without wearing hearing protection?
No, I haven't.
Well, you might try it once at the range. You'll find out that it's incredibly loud also.
I know that, but is it anywhere near what an AR would be?
I don't know, and I don't care, is the reality of it. A guy is trying to kill me. I'm really seriously not worried about my hearing at this moment. Because in the next 5 seconds, he's going to cut my head off, or he's going to kill my wife, or he's going to steal my grandchild. I don't care. I'm just going to light him up. Now, but let's return to your original thing. You said you live in a condo.
Yeah.
Now we got a different, interesting situation because you could be concerned with bullet pass-through, okay? So there's a thought. Well, first of all, before we get away from the sound deal, I know a number of people who keep a pair of electronic muffs next to on their nightstand. And if they hear something in the night and they're going to get up and deal with it with a handgun or a long gun, anything, they put on the electronic muffs, turn them on. Now it amplifies sound, and you can actually hear what's going on in the other rooms better than you could with your natural hearing. And, of course, it protects your hearing as well. Is that being paranoid? I don't know. I don't think so, and no more so than having a gun for self-protection is paranoid. So that may be something you want to consider. But let's go back to the whole condo thing. All bullets will go through walls. Some of them go through more walls than others. Your 147 grain 9mm bullets will go through about 3 times as many walls as an AR-15 will. So I don't know if that's a concern for you. And it always sets people off and makes them crazy, and they want to point to YouTube videos and nonsense like that. When I say there are some situations, it's not ideal, and it's not perfect for everything, but there are certainly some situations where a shotgun with birdshot might be the solution. If all you're going to be shooting is 10 feet, it works pretty well at stopping an intruder, and birdshot won't go through walls with enough power to hurt somebody much on the other side. But every time I say that, people lose their minds and go, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And I always say, have you ever tried it? And I get this stone cold silence. So look, take a gallon milk jug out and measure it out with a tape measure 10 feet from the muzzle and shoot it with number 6 birdshot. You might want to wear a raincoat.
Right. I can't fathom anywhere in here that you would shoot beyond even 7 feet.
Right. So it really doesn't matter. If you were using a shotgun, you could certainly use birdshot. It's going to make a hole about the size of a quarter through anything you're shooting, and it would be amazingly effective. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying if pass-through is a real concern for you, that is an option. Knowing, of course, that once you get past about 15 feet, you're giving up a lot of effectiveness. But also understand that pistol rounds and buckshot go through a bunch of walls, and an AR-15 round generally will go through one set of walls and won't go through a second set of walls. And that's not hearsay. That's me actually testing it on multiple walls many times with like 24 different kinds of loads.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that helps, but that's what I got for you.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate the call, sir.